Memo be akwa ba odinya channel so. Me that's when yamre na utie. You should also subscribe, share, while liking na message we edu etri na ginya me abusi adon no enso any many open bi o community mo ha obo no mo de yesi de bi ameka no omo ya de pa no e na ka ho asem eye over America for credit history credit BBI credit the importance of credit, how to build your credit. We know there is some who on the no one say why you are ye kasem e twim e bin sida aba America che enche be brain so but me who say obi aye credit history and how to build your credit eba sikasem a e twida amamra fie anyhow e giant channel into bia oba bibia amamra bia no ye bo de dero enkrofo hu ade a oye no na yabona baso ginyame channel ye ne openi eba betwetwe komo wa train de si na ni so a e ma na yes be translate e America ho ne ma no credit ne ma no akotwi a ona na bia oti bia waba at least o ha onim credit ho ne ma no obetimi ati ase obetimi ade acheche so obampo na sebi wa disua na enko akire bibria twi de eye easy said obi kan ya obetimi ati ase eno ho asem na ye ba beka emi twa me ho menje aboafo nkra to bi person de mai si wi a maybe powerful na de enkomode no ato aso
ye frame Ohuma Afakuma kaswa onashe je na my channel.
It's creamy. Watch out. Before the party go ahead, make you go tell a friend. We go mania, we go scatter, and the whole place go bad. If you don't get money, go home. All my fine girls won't go low. Tell how you sure say you the hold. My wedding now, if you know you broke. Up in the party, I do every.
Is the Architecture USA 2021 reunion happened right inside Dallas? Theme: securing the architecture promise in perpetuity, a call to arms. Starting Friday, September 3rd to Sunday, September 5th, 2021. Venue is going to be at DFW Airport Marriott Hotel, 8440 Freeport Parkway, Ivan, Texas 75063. Sponsors: Edusai Foundation, Kasha Group of Companies, Farm Travel and Tour LLC, Emmanuel's Auto Sales and Services, Spectrum Nurses, JF African Asian Market, Joseph Boama Realtor, Sankofa African Market, Dede Pharmacy, Trinity Healthcare Hospital, Dr. Fojo's Book Lunch, Breadfruit Travel and Tours, Gapashito, Kwawuman Association of DFW, Ginyame Channel, Kobe Amwaku Realtor, Koforia, Dr. Lauren Ofori Ewa, White March Professional Center, African Media 247, Construction Planners Ghana Limited, Paradise Tiles LLC, Transatlantic Air and Ocean Shipping, Architecture USA 2021 reunion. Don't miss out. Be there.
You try yaba. Did I say good tea? Didn't have a channel in Dallas. I feel I ever started in rapidly, your mama boy didn't have a channel so.
Thank you, brother.
That's so no. What are the part of my Ghana community no? Now we at the boy. And you know, what people did today did have a channel about for now. No be a Chris na minim, but bet me about full name no be a say now there.
Sure. All right. Thank you so much, my brother. And first of all, I want to apologize for my inability to speak the Chi language.
That's okay.
Though
That's okay.
there is a book about it. There's a book in Chi, but unfortunately, I'm not that fluent in Chi. So
yeah, I just makes sense.
Audience, please forgive me.
I know you had help translating it, but that's okay. Even the idea of you trying to translate all this into the Ghana language, it's a plus on its own. So we thank you for everything. So your name?
Thank you. My name is Chris Tofi, founder of Chris Tofi Financial.
Oh, okay.
Financial organization focuses on creating wealth through credit and investments.
Oh, okay. Good. That's a nice one there. So if I might ask, I know you just launched a book, right?
Yes.
What was it about?
The book is about how we can leverage credit to create wealth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But first of all, you cannot leverage, excuse me to say, a poor credit to make money unless you build it up first.
Okay.
So 80% of the book is about understanding credit itself, how to build it, how to sustain it, and the 20% is how to leverage it to create wealth, which is the ultimate goal of credit.
Oh, okay, good. So, how long did it take you to write that book?
How long? Actually, the concept are concept.
Before we go to the long, what's the title of the book anyway?
Yeah, it's Creating Wealth Through Credit.
Okay.
Creating Wealth
and
Through Credit.
That's the copyright.
Yes.
If you're watching me, this is okay. It's nicely packaged. And man, that's so nice with your picture on there. Okay, yeah, go ahead. This is the volume 1, which means you have other volumes coming up.
Exactly.
That's good. That's good. So
it's 3 volumes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
And they are already, or they are still in the process.
Most of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So tell us about the book.
Sure.
Yeah.
So first of all, letting our community know that credit is more than just buying grocery and buying gas.
Oh, okay.
The ultimate goal of credit is to create wealth. If you don't have a good credit, you have a lot of ways that you can build it.
Okay.
You have included 10 keys, strategies that you can use to build the credit.
Okay.
And once you have built it, you leverage it to create the wealth.
And all these are in Cree or both Cree and English?
Excellent. We have the hard copy. Actually, the book comes in 3 different versions.
Okay.
We have the hard copy that you can read.
Okay.
Then we have the audio, the CD.
The CD.
And the CD.
Oh, so you have a CD too?
Yes.
Okay, so what is it?
Yeah, so the CD, we have the one in Twi and the one in English.
Okay, yeah. So that's a CD.
Yes.
This is the audio, right? No video.
Yes, that's the audio.
Okay.
That's the audio.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is the Cree version.
That's the Twi version.
So Brofwa Cree DNA. And this is the English, yeah. Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Good. That's nice.
Yes.
Okay, let me read it here. Creating wealth through credit. Include 10 keys to build credit. Volume 1. Building and repair credit. Oh, that's good. By Chris E. Tofi. Wow, that's nice. Okay, good. Go ahead.
All right, good. So the English wasn't read by anybody else, but someone of your own. My own. Yeah, I read it myself.
Yes,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you will hear my voice.
Voice.
Speaking and interpreting, explaining the concepts. Yeah. Then we have the Twi, which is also a mirror copy of the English.
Yeah.
So that everybody, and you may be wondering why the Twi, because you made a statement that it hasn't been done before.
Never.
So I got inspired from, I was reading the book of Acts, chapter 2, when the Jews said, we heard them speaking our own language. When they speak to you in your own language, in your native language, it's like speaking to your soul.
Yeah.
You don't need any kind of interpretation. That's it. And one thing that I tell people, you see, the greatest opportunity in America is information. And information is useless when you don't understand it. Yeah, so how can we make it so basic that everybody will understand exactly what it means when you talk about credit, when you talk about building credit, when you talk about secure credit, revolving credit, all these things. How can we understand it fully? That's what it's all about.
Now, books, any CDs, and because we say financial services, right?
Yes.
Other than you.
Sure. So, when you talk about finances in general, creating wealth in general, it all begins with discipline.
Okay.
Personal development and that. Yeah. So I actually, began by writing 2 books in that area.
Oh, before this very one.
Before this one.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is actually my 10th book and also 10 CDs. Yeah.
Oh, wow, good.
I brought some of the copies.
Okay.
So this is sound principles for effective living.
Okay.
So basically, all about understanding that the world that we live in operates on principles.
On principles, yeah.
So yeah, that's how you see. Look at something. If you put a seed on the ground, it doesn't matter how you position the seed.
Okay.
It will never go down the soil, but will go up.
It go up,
All
yeah.
because of principle.
Principle, yeah.
That's how the world
the world
functions.
functions,
And
okay.
once you understand that it's all about principle and you learn them, your life becomes easier.
Okay.
Life becomes difficult when we don't follow the principles. Yeah, so that's what the book is about. Yeah.
Sometimes stress now we go through the principles. So I got so full, I won't go anymore. Yeah, and I can see to some CD and also
Yes. Okay, yeah, let me talk. And I also translated.
So which is just the book, right?
Book, this one comes with CD.
Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah. Wow. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sound principles. Okay. Good.
Good,
And you
yeah.
see in here, we have volume 1. Okay. And I have volume 1, this 2. Oh, okay.
This one,
Good. Okay.
Then, discovering your purpose.
Okay. Okay.
You see, we are Christians, and sometimes I once told an elder that, aren't you tired of hearing God has a plan for you, God has a purpose for you? When are they going to start telling us this is how to discover God's purpose? When are they going to start telling us these are the steps?
You take left, you take right, and do it.
This is my personal philosophy. I say sometimes, don't tell me God will bless me. Tell me what I can do, to manifest the blessings of God or to gain the blessings. Yeah. So it's not about show me how to do it. No, knowing, being aware that's good. But what is the practicality? How? So this sealing gives you the practical steps to actually discover your life purpose and do it.
Okay.
And live it and enjoy the fruit of it.
Keys to discovering your life purpose, volume 1. Wow. That's nice.
So that's
what's the duration?
This is just about 48 to 50 minutes.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. America time, we have time now, Sana. We're inputting, but it's worth listening to from the title and it's.
Oh yes, it's very thought-provoking. Concepts that I have put together in that audio.
But really, just a CD, right?
Just the CD. The book hasn't come yet. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So. I sometimes ask myself, when am I going to get time to bring all this into books? Yeah.
It's time for everything. So, what inspired you? Why only Cree? Because I know in Ghana we have about 142 languages. What made you think that, okay, let me do this in Cree too and see?
All right, great. So before I talk about why, Cree, and you have the third version, which is the video.
Okay.
So the video is the incoming generation.
Okay.
We are talking about, the high school kids, college kids who will get out of college and they face reality.
Okay.
They are buying a house and the bank will not ask them, what grade did you get in school?
Okay.
They will not ask, what is your, your master's in your bachelor's degree in. They are going to ask for your credit.
Okay. That's the second one, right?
The third one, which is the video. Yeah. So with the video version, it's a step-by-step on how young kids, it's more engaging.
Okay.
Yeah. Can actually build their credit. High school students, college kids, how they can build their credit while they are in school. So that when they get out of school, they're already ahead in life. You don't want to start them from the bottom. Starting them, way in the middle or up there. Now, you were asking about why only Cree. If you look at Ghana, in our population, we have different dialects. And while a lot of us struggle to speak most of the dialects, majority of us can understand the Cree.
Okay.
So I use myself as an example.
Okay.
I understand Cree perfectly, but nekano and
from the Ghana, Utimi, Enya, Green, say, oh, you Ghana, Untipin, Papa Grampo, what's about to mean? When you cry, the crash or brow Morgan, and young Rophobia, I won't Morgan on Tipin, Papa, do America within 2 hours on Tipin. That's a good plan. So, go ahead.
Sure. So, in that aspect, the second book that I wrote answers that. Anyway. So it wasn't about, which language do I speak, or it's about which language will majority of our people get.
Okay.
I'm an Nzema, and of course I could have interpreted it in
your language easily.
What's the percentage of people speaking Nzema? it wouldn't get to a larger community. We wanted as many people as possible.
Okay.
That is why we chose the tree.
Okay. Yeah, good. You were telling me about you getting inspiration from the Bible to write in the tree, but where do you get inspiration from? To
The credit in general.
Correct.
All right,
Credit
good.
in general. Yeah.
Actually, it was my experience when I was buying my house.
Okay.
What I went through.
How many years ago?
I think about 5 years. now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not too far.
The first step.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So again, when I was just buying a house, I thought having a good job, with good income,
Okay.
it should be it.
Okay.
But the bank told me something else. Yeah.
Okay.
And there was a statement that the prospective lender told me
Okay.
that as at now, it baffles me. They told me that.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Basically, they pulled my credit.
Okay.
And of course, I had a whole lot of negatives. When you talk about negatives, you are talking about collection,
Okay.
Inquiries,
Yeah,
regulatory, and those things. Yeah. And most of the time, when you look at your program, your credit report, you think about what you owe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you don't think about the collection on the report itself.
No.
They are two different things.
Okay.
So when the prospective lender was telling me about those negatives, collection, the regulatory inquiries, I was looking at the amount that I owe.
Oh, okay.
So at the end of it, she asked me, you need to work on your credit. And I asked her, how am I going to get the $50,000 to pay all this debt?
Yeah.
And she said something that actually started the whole thing.
Conversation.
The whole creating wealth journey. She said, you don't have to pay all this debt.
Okay.
I said, are you kidding me? Oh yeah, you don't have to pay all this debt.
Really?
What do you mean I don't have to pay all this debt? Exactly, that was what I asked myself. Really, I want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she told me to just find a credit repairer.
Okay.
It was my first time hearing about credit repairer.
Yeah.
After being in America for about 10, 12 years.
You didn't even know.
Nobody talked about it.
Information.
It's so crazy. Credit repair. So I went online to look it up about credit repair and the things that they do. So I make the phone call, and of course they told me all the process, and I saw that was actually a genuine thing. I didn't talk about it. Using consumer laws passed by Congress 1970,
Okay.
To argue these reportings that are on our credit reports. Yeah.
Okay.
So I went through the process. I learned, first of all, I committed myself to learn the consumer laws because that's what credit repair company use. So if you are listening to me and you have some doubt, you have some issues about credit repair, I'm telling you, it is legal, it is real. I am a living testimony.
Okay.
Yeah. So after I have learned all those rules and concepts and got mine repaired, of course I was able to buy my house. The question came, how can I pass this information to my community? To my brothers and sisters out there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I started to incorporate it in my teachings.
Okay.
I started incorporating into my teachings. And then it became so anytime I stood to talk about it, people will be asking questions about it. Questions, they want to know more.
Okay.
Yeah, so I started to pile all of them together. Yeah. And of course, to really repair your credit, there's a difference between repairing credit and building credit.
Okay.
You can build credit and not repairing it.
Okay.
But you cannot repair credit without building it.
Okay. So
you understand the difference between
because if you are building it, I know that if you are repairing it, you are building it automatically, or it's different.
Two different things.
Okay.
Now let me give you a scenario here. Assuming I just arrived here in America, I go to the bank and apply for auto loan. They will most likely deny.
Okay.
Auto loan or credit card.
You don't have,
I don't have any history. So I get denied the loan, not because of late payment, not because of collection, the regulatory, delinquent, not at all.
You haven't built your credit.
Because I don't have the history.
Okay.
So at that moment, I build it up. Okay. So when you talk about credit building, we are talking about somebody who just arrived in America.
The basis, the fundamental.
Exactly. Building credit history.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are basically 5 factors.
Okay.
And I discuss all of them in the book.
Okay. Oh, really?
Exactly.
Just mention, don't explain, just mention, just at like a bulletin, just.
Okay. So we have payment history.
Okay.
Amount of debt.
Okay.
And You have length of credit.
Okay, length of credit. Okay.
You have credit mix.
Okay.
And you have inquiries or new credit. Yeah.
They are in the book, so good.
They are in
get
the
a book. Okay.
And I'll bring this into attention. The payment history. That is one thing that I hope everybody will get it.
Okay.
Because we all have some form of payment.
Form of payment, everything. Yeah.
Yeah. First of all, I spent about 3 or 4 pages discussing what credit is.
Okay.
Because average person thinks about credit as credit card. But it's more than credit card.
That's what we were thinking about. Yeah.
You use credit when you take student loan to pay for your college tuition, your college cost. You use credit when you take a mortgage loan.
Okay.
You use credit when you use your cell phone at the end of the month that you go and pay.
Okay.
That's a form of credit.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we call it open credit.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
So the phone bill, the phone that you are using and you are making the payment, it's a form of credit.
Okay.
Now let me ask you, if you default on your phone bill or your rent for about 4 or 5 months, will they report it to the credit bureaus?
Yeah, I think so.
Of course.
Yeah, they will, even after 30 days.
After 30 days, they will start to report it to the credit bureaus. And it will hurt your credit.
Hurt your credit.
Now, let me also ask you, your rent payment, when you make a rent payment or when you pay your phone bill, do they report it to the credit bureaus to build your credit? They don't.
They don't. Yeah, they don't.
That is unfair.
Yeah.
And that is the problem in the community. They don't.
It's only unfair. When you don't pay. Yeah.
Only when you don't pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the book, we talk about all these things that are in the system unfair, hurting we the consumers.
Okay.
So just as when you default your rent payment, it affects your credit, when you make the payment, it should boost your credit.
It should boost it, yeah.
And the fact that it's not being reported does not mean that it cannot be done.
Okay.
You got it? So the book is to show there's a way out. Okay. Exactly. Okay. The book is to help you to first understand that your phone bill, your utility bills, your rent payments are all forms of credit, and they can build your credit too.
As you pay on time.
Exactly, as you pay on time.
Okay.
Somebody living in a house, mortgage, you cannot testify that mortgage payment build credit.
Yeah.
Yes. And how come that your cousin living in an apartment, the rent payment is not building the credit?
Building the credit.
Then that's the problem.
Okay.
So the book, we showed you how you can use your rent payment, your utility bills, your phone bills, how you can use it to build your credit. Exactly.
Good.
So that is the building of the credit.
That's the building, okay.
Good. Now we talk about repairing credit, which is a different story. So take myself, for example, after many years in America, I wanted to buy the house, and they put my credit, they told me I have issues so much. I think the phrase that the lady used was, you have so much going on. You have so much going on your report.
Okay.
There are a bunch of negatives, collection, the regulatory, public records, and also inquiries.
Yeah.
So when we talk about repairing credit, it's the process of getting these negatives removed from the credit report.
Okay. Okay. Just removing by looking at building.
Exactly.
Okay.
And the interesting thing is that credit building focuses on 5 factors that control the credit score.
Okay.
And credit repairing also focuses on 5 negatives. Removing the 5 negatives.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So when the process of getting those negatives removed, that is the repairing process.
Okay.
And the reason why you cannot repair credit without building, once you get those negatives removed, there must be an activity reported. Exactly.
Yeah.
And that is where the credit building comes in.
Okay.
You get a point?
Okay.
Yeah. So the reason why they need this book is the fact that it will show them, the payment that they are making, and they are not taking advantage of it.
We don't even know. I never heard this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's true. You are right. Yeah.
Wonderful. In the book, I first also addressed the ultimate goal of using credit.
Okay.
Like I said earlier on, credit is not just using credit card.
Okay.
Though it includes, but not exclusively. So when you get your credit built, then you graduate to the next level that I call the graduate level of credit.
Okay.
Or graduate level of using credit.
Okay.
Now you transition from credit cards to what you call line of credit.
Okay. Okay.
Are you with me?
Yeah.
Good. That's the creating wealth. You have to
wealth.
understand that the ultimate goal of credit is to create wealth.
Yeah.
Using somebody's money to make money. That's it.
Yeah.
Good.
But this bank, they use our money to make money.
Exactly. Banks use our money to make money. So what is wrong with it for using their money also to make money?
It's not wrong, yeah.
This is the point.
Yeah.
So here, once you have a good credit score, 780 or 800, and you are still paying a car loan, the question is why? Move from credit card to a line of credit. A line of credit with a good credit score, the interest rate is so low.
Yeah.
Are you with me? It's so low.
So it's about consolidation, or you add everything together, or this one is different?
Line of credit, okay, let me talk a little bit about line of credit. Line of credit is like credit card, but it's not a credit card.
Credit card, okay.
Line of credit is like a loan, but it's not a loan.
Okay.
Let me explain the two concepts. It's like a credit card because when you make the payment, the money becomes available.
Okay.
For you to use again, it's just like a credit card.
Okay.
And it's not like a credit card because with credit card, anytime you take money out, you pay, crazy, interest rate or advance fee or something. Okay, good.
Yeah.
But with line of credit, when you take out the money as cash, there's nothing like advance fee.
Advance, yeah.
That is why it's not like credit card.
Oh, okay.
And it is like a loan because you can pull the money like cash. Just like when the bank approves your loan, you take it as cash. And it's not like a loan because when you make the payment, the money becomes available.
Yeah.
You get a
loan if you pay the bank.
All right, good. Correct. So once you get into a line of credit, I'll talk about why this book matters to everybody.
For the few things, for the payment history and this line of credit things you mentioned, let me know that this is a worthy book that everybody has to invest in.
I hope my people will get it.
Because this information, if you don't know, you don't know.
If you don't know, you don't know.
A lot of us are paying money, just gone drain, So just go ahead.
So, beloved, if you are thinking that, I have a good credit, you don't need this book, I'm telling you, you need it the most. Yeah. Those who don't have good credit, they need it. Those who have good credit, they also need it.
Everybody needs it.
We all need it, yeah. So right now we are talking about those with good credit and how they can use the good credit to create wealth. All right, good. So you get a line of credit, it gives you the option to take it out as a loan. And because of your good credit, the interest rate is so low. Sometimes can be as low as 2%. 1%, 2.5%.
I can walk to my bank and tell them I need line of credit, or how does it work?
Great question. That's what you have answered. Once you have built your good credit, you want to apply for a line of credit.
Okay, you have to apply.
You have to apply. Exactly.
Good.
Yeah, you have to apply.
Good.
And I don't encourage applying for line of credit when your credit score is not that good.
Do good.
Yeah.
As low as, or
yes,
maybe 500, 450, or above 600. You think you can go?
First of all, let me put it this way. Another thing is depending on the goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you are using it to create wealth, then the ultimate goal of getting the line of credit is to pull cash. To use it as a capital.
Okay.
As a seed money for investment.
Okay.
You get where you're going.
Okay.
All right, good.
Okay.
So when you want to use this money for an investment purposes, you want the interest rate to be very low.
Very low. Yeah. Okay.
You get a picture. I'll use myself in the book. I use myself as an example.
Okay.
Yeah. I put line of credit money, to pay off my vehicle. That leverage line is about, I think it's 1.9%, and the car loan that I was paying interest rate for about 5%.
Okay.
So right now I don't have car loan.
You don't have car loan. You just use the line of credit to do it.
So if you want to use the line of credit to create wealth, that is where you want to make sure that your credit score is as high as possible so that you can get an interest rate very low. However, if you want to start from the basics and you have 600 and you get approved for, that is fine.
Okay.
That is fine because a line of credit of $5,000 with an interest rate of 7% is better than a credit card.
Yeah. Okay.
It's better than a credit card. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, not necessarily about what score should you have, but what goal do you have? what is the ultimate goal, of getting this line of credit? Yeah. Okay. And again, in the book, I encourage people to think higher, to think bigger, because obviously my brother, we came here because of money.
Yeah.
If you have the money, you would have been in Africa. Yeah. You don't want to come up with a bunch of stories. I came to America for this and that. No. You came here for good pasture. Exactly. Yeah. And if there is an easier way to make money, why not?
Why not? Yeah. Good. Thank you for watching. This is Jinyame channel, and the name say Cabrofo, but AP come back the actual book we Niama Obo say you say information unima na unim. Mami Misa we say, let me ask this. If I have my credit card, I finished building my credit card, my building we me person me this can be no asan ko na basa. Wait me return credit card now I say hey chase for Citibank for Wells Fargo they want the credit card me person me use to be and I should just shred it I mean use to be.
We don't encourage that.
Okay.
Yeah, the reason why we don't encourage that is because one of the major factors of the credit building or sustaining of credit is payment activity.
Okay.
So when you stop using credit, you are losing the 35% of payment activity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you want that point.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. And so credit card now so
it's better to buy something like a gum and pay it. Yeah, there has to be an activity.
It's not advisable, sir.
Not advisable. Yeah. Yes.
Good. That's good information then. Bookie, it's one of the best credit book you could ever get on the market. And if I'm not on, so be paid at all.
Sure. So the book is on Amazon right now. Yeah, you can order it from Amazon.com.
Okay.
And you can also order it from our website.
Okay. What's the name of the website? You can mention it.
ChrisToffee.com.
Okay.
ChrisToffee.com.
Yeah. And I was screening on internet. Call www.christoffee.com. How set ordering it easy.
Very easy. You can order the hard copy, the CD, either English or Chi.
Okay.
Or you can subscribe into our video teachings to practically build your credit. Yeah.
Okay. On YouTube or
on our website.
On the website for the video teachings.
Exactly, the video teachings.
Video
it has already been published. That one is more like a software program that you have to subscribe.
You have to subscribe it.
Exactly. Because, for example, we have broken into, I think, about 8 steps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The reason is that, for example, you can't build credit without credit cards.
Okay.
You have to get credit. So in the program, you have links that can connect you to you have put together about 8 to 10 different credit card companies that you can apply, and majority of them they don't even check your credit.
Yeah.
Guarantee approval. Yeah. So because of these things, that is why we don't have the actual copy, but you can actually access it online.
Oh, okay, good. And how much is it?
$14.99.
Yeah, it's not bad.
$14.99.
Exactly. Sometimes before you to book, I dream who be brave. Said they never talk chicken be a tray no punch be a and here I say they be to book no, but the dream said, "Oh, to book na this book bit me use so." It's a good investment for them. And your investment biana the way cotton I think it's a good then say now Chris and then can say he made a good decision to change the creating word but to translate from English to Cree. So one thing before what they see the new bit me have on the tree. So their own pen, my own pay reading as well, and you know they show see the Okajuma, or the Okajuma crowd there about 5 minutes for the whole week now. It's a whole lot of food for you, are going to feed you, and it's gonna help you good information.
So first you are talking about the price. The price of each CD is $10.
Okay.
So the 3 together 25. So you get a specialty.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Exactly.
For 25.
Yeah. And one thing that we have decided to include in every packet that I sent out is 2022 calendar.
Oh yeah, which you can't do away with it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, we cry magnet.
Exactly. It's free.
What mean the ball fridge? What mean the ball baby? Yeah, metal. Yeah, it's gonna be there for you whenever you need it, and that's so good. Nyamisha so we in Ghana community now. You BBC and the one American cars and chill just because we share ne waka ne nneɛma a wɔyɛ ya you are doing good things to help the Ghana community. No? I know say you have other things to take care of, and I'm really so cool. Until one or two things we have said you want to tell the Ghanaian community, any advice on your final words about the book, no, just let's wrap it up.
All right, thank you so much, my brother. Yeah, what I would say is, my brother and my sister watching us, this book I tried as much as possible to make it super basic. That as soon as you open it, you already get the concept. Okay. You may ask why. Okay. At the end of the chapter, I summarize and put the main point.
The main point, okay.
And also an image.
Wow.
That when you look at it, you know what you are going to talk about.
Okay, wow.
So before you start reading, there is an ultimate goal is at the end or beginning of the chapter. So you can easily get it.
Get it. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Then we have the CD that you can listen to it. Above all, I have used my personal experience several times how to even create a wealth. Yeah. So it's not something that you are going to be reading and not able to connect the concept. No, you are going to read real practical story. The long story short, we don't only talk about it, but we also show you how to actually build it. And those who have issues on their report, such as medical bills, collection, and those negatives, we also do credit repair to get the negatives removed from your credit report. So we encourage you to reach us 512-999-6724, and we'll be able to help you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the number today. This is Chris. Mr. Chris, thanks for your time and thanks for everything that you're doing for the Ghanaian community. Nindia we want fan show one yes me kwana pese me ye na me hu se maye but opese obi a the catch book here senka so dey $50 kra ka kwa profon mo on beto pa na se wo hwe ni me wo ni dey our design cover na kra we sugu sukra anya de be and then yes sika bi na apekeke NAD because you want the knowledge thing in there now you want to transfer it to other people. Yet as I said, we are men are and say Hannah and Rebbe my Quana, yet did an accommodate edu. And then this information baby school for be this week, school for the brave, or cover for, or more wounded down air twice or be brain and go back to school. So American has on Quara at the age of before 10, your vaccines in there, you didn't ever and Quarano. Vaccines no okọ on doctor and e COVID by ntino ubuku appointment cry na oye den unya no akọ wo mo ntino omko school a omo vaccine so a ye mo enko school your places bi a omo allocate o DFW Dallas ase a cheap minua cheap. I'm saying this from my own testimony. Omo clinics be around that omo e bi na me want less than percent me tudwa na so okọ na okọ oban back be $8. Just imagine. Information is key. Okwa $8. Vaccine bia omo bia first grade, second grade, pre-K ni omo nyina mo vaccine nyina ewo honi ntino okwa wetimi awo ba no easy kra na oba na asan starting school. Emo omo back to school vaccine clinic. Omo addresses be brain and there to screen so no wetimi apek yo no ahwe omo no afro na wakwa akoye. Yada se unyamre na uti it's just over subscribe obe share wa like na jinyame ebusi andom no egro. Thank you for your time. Nyame hira mu nyina. Bye.